Hi, Leos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today, we are going to ask our spirit guides and angels what's next in love, what's coming your way, any energy that could be around you now or just has crossed your path recently. Let's call in our spirit guides. Please use this reading to help you to manifest or to confirm a love. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you want us to know? We are in Leo season. Happy birthday to my Leos out there. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you have for us? I have the stars align. Okay, so a little bit of what you think is happening is true. Okay, so if somebody you're talking to or somebody that kind of has come into your energy and you're kind of a little bit of a question mark, part of me feels like it's going to work out for the best. So let's see where we go with that. So we've got this outcome of a meeting or an introduction happening. I have a love potential. This person has potential. I think some of us ask that question when we meet somebody, like, could I see myself with this person? Is there any potential here? Is there a potential future with this person, depending on what's going on in their life? So that's definitely a question. So this love will grow. I'm getting a message from somebody. It felt a little bit more of a back and forth message. So there's a sense of banter. I'm just going to say back and forth messages that I'm going to say excite us, excite our interests or pique our interests. I'm going to say something like that. So you could start out in a very flirty way, just through text messages, getting to know each other, phone messages, things like that, but in a very flirty, kind of fun banter. And I have my heart is on the line. This feels like a communication line, like an old-fashioned telephone line. So be careful that you're not too vulnerable in that early stage. You want to save that vulnerability for when you're face-to-face. You don't want to like spill your whole life to somebody over a text message relationship. You're not pen pals. You're just trying to get to know somebody to the point where you're going to meet in person. So be careful with that. That vulnerability, just in a text message, that I would save that for later. I have integrity. That felt like I want more. I wouldn't say that you're demanding. I like the dark hair and green eyes. That feels like a clue. So I do like that. I also feel this sense of strength. I feel this sense of you're more powerful than you know, that somebody could be very drawn to you because you are very secure within yourself and you're very confident. I have feminine, divine feminine. So you can be strong and feminine at the same time. You can have both qualities. All of us have the ability to have a nurturing side to us. And then we all have ability to have this kind of powerhouse side to us too when we need it. Spirit, please share with us. I have love clouds, love chords, or maybe love clouds, love chords, striking a chord, connected. I have autumn time. So is autumn, let's see, maybe it's a sign. So autumn might be Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, even Sagittarius energy. They could be sharing with us some signs. Let's get a couple more. I have a divine masculine energy. So I love the polishedness. I like the formality, something very formal. Maybe they're taking you somewhere. Maybe you're a +1 to a wedding. Maybe it's a future prediction of your wedding day. Somebody's in a tux. But I like the formality of it. in the spotlight, giving you attention, being there for you. You're the only one. You're the most important, center stage. I'm going to say it's rare, but possibly somebody out there is a performer, whether you're a dancer or a singer in a band. There was a little bit of an on-stage energy, so that could be a clue for someone. And then I have wintertime love. So they're saying before all the leaves fall. So we could be towards the end of the summer into the fall. So it was more of a timeline. So they could be sharing with you a when this love is in full bloom, or when this love really truly has arrived. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages. What is it that you need us to know at this time? Where is this love going? This back and forth, this kind of banter, you know, like a very flirty banter. I have a Judgment. I have a Ten of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Cups. And I have a Page of Cups, puppy love. I love that. And I have an Ace of Wands. The sparks are there. Here's an Emperor coming in. So I've got this kind of heated energy, spark, stability, a little bit of a who are you. This could be a little bit scary in the beginning. You could be very, very attracted to this person on a physical basis, and you're just hoping that it's not just that. You're hoping that you are making a better choice for yourself. I also like this Judgment and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like you're going to follow your heart. This to me is more of a, I'm taking some time to decide what is going to be best for me. I'm not going to jump into anything. Yes, I could be kind of blown away by somebody. We could be really hot and heavy in the beginning, but I'm also going to make sure that it's not just physical, that there's emotions involved, that this person's emotions are genuine. This person isn't looking for just one thing, because there could be an incredible physical connection in the beginning. So it could be really intense. I'm going to go with a fire sign energy in Aries. Also Leo, of course, and then a Sagittarius. So we could have some fire signs coming in. I have a Fool. It's definitely somebody coming into your energy that's new. This person's looking for long term. This is somebody who is, I'm going to say, wanting to settle down, for lack of better terms, wanting to create something with somebody, putting down roots. You know, it's really hard to start over again, and especially for those people who, you know, you just keep starting over with somebody, or keep starting over with yourself, and it's a setback. It takes, you know, time to kind of get your feet back on the ground and get settled again. So a lot of us don't want to keep starting over. So I feel like that's something that is important to both of you. I want to make sure this works this time. I want to make sure that we both want the same things. I do feel that. Spirit, please share with me this road that we're on. Where will it take us? Let's see. Love shouldn't feel this heavy. I want a lighter love. I want to enjoy my time with somebody. That could be, you could be just at a different stage in your life. You know, you've already gone through the relationship where you tried to fix them, or you went through all these kind of chaotic episodes with somebody, and, you know, dealt with somebody else's problems or family problems. Maybe this connection, Spirit saying, I want it to be easier or lighter. I've already had heavy. I've already had I work super hard and I feel like I have nothing to show for it energy. So I want something better. Let's rebuild what we lost. So is it, I'm not feeling a reconciliation. The Fool card, the passion is too strong. It could be a little bit of a soul connection coming back in this lifetime, rebuilding in this lifetime, or just rebuilding our lives with each other. You know, like I said, at a different stage in life, the sun will shine again. I feel the sun coming out because of you. Not that you're not happy, but some of you will feel like somebody embraces you and pulls you out of a place that you've been, that you felt like you're stuck, or you felt like nothing is happening in my life, and somebody comes into your life and they just kind of pull you along onto a new path. So that could be happening right now. The energy's already in the universe. Spirit, please share with me. I'm not going to allow my fear to get in the way of our love. I can't lose you again. I have a feeling that this is a soulmate and separation that came back in this lifetime, and they're carrying with them the wounds of a past life. And the wounds could have been very difficult. I lost you in a very difficult way. So they could be holding on to a lot of fear of losing you again, even though they never had you in this lifetime. It could be a tremendous fear of, I can't lose you again. During this time apart, I've done a lot of self-reflection and recognize how deep our connection is. So soulmates in separation, waiting for each other, getting healing before our union. This is also a twin flame energy where twin flames are out there healing, and they have to be completely healed and have learned their own lessons before they have their own union again. So that could be a twin flame. I have abandonment issues and have been let down by every single person I've allowed to get close to me. I want you to be careful on that vulnerability stage, because if you are spilling your guts in a kind of a pen pal energy, you know, text messages, phone calls, phone chat, you may go a little bit deeper emotionally because you feel like there's that wall between you. There's a little bit of a buffer with the phone. But I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing for you if you do struggle with some trust issues or abandonment issues. Those things have to come out when you feel safe, okay? And you're not going to feel safe in those early stages. So I would be very careful with keeping it light, keeping it playful until you are with this person for a while in person, okay? Body language, seeing how they interact with you in person. It's one thing to be on a phone. It's another thing to sit across a table with somebody. God brought you into my life for a reason, and I am trying to understand the purpose of our connection. So you will go deeper. They had said that right from the beginning. It was the sense of there's a purpose. So you are going to go a lot deeper with this person. We have to give it time, of course, to understand why this connection has come into our life. You know, why have you been brought into my life at this stage in my life? I feel like there's a you're at a very specific stage in your life, okay? Whether it's empty nest or you're at the stage where you want to start a family and you want to settle down, but you're at a specific stage in your life, and I feel like it's a big turning point for you. So whoever spirit is bringing into your life right now, obviously is in alignment with the stage that you're at. So I think that that's always good. Bottom of the deck, I'm going to go with both of these because they both make sense to me. I know that we belong together. There's a higher purpose for our connection. Absolutely. And we are meant to be a power couple and show others how love can truly conquer all. So they had said to us earlier that you were very powerful, that you were very strong, that so that could be coming forward. Maybe you guys can get through everything that is thrown your way together. Maybe you really work really well as a team. As long as we stay together, there's that kind of energy going on around here. I'm going to say it's a really deep connection. It's a deep emotional connection today. You don't need this person for the material world. You want somebody in your life emotionally. And I feel like that's what Spirit's bringing you today. So I'm going to put this out into the universe. I feel like it's a beautiful, strong, deep connection. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you all for your kind words, your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.